Hello guys, so I'm going to be doing my book review of Colson Whitehead, The Nickel Boy. So I got this at BookCon and I did a video of all the books that I got, but this is the arc I received when I went to the Penguin Random House Ice Cream Social. I was excited about it and I wanted to wait to close the release date, which is the 16th, which is the day I'm releasing this video, the 16th of July. So this is a story that he wrote inspired by an actual event that happened in 2014 where there was a reform school in Florida and all these men who survived in black and white who were able to tell the cruel treatment that the black kids received there and how they had found dead bodies, bones of students, well, prisoners pretty much, what they were. And he used that to inspire. So I knew this book was going to be a little heavy. But what I would say is the way he wrote this story surprised the heck out of me. I love the ending. I love how everything tied in. It did read like an autobiography, kind of a coming of age situation, except for it's within a very harsh situation. So we have a young guy named Elwood, and Elwood is like this a kid who likes to learn. He's into reading, he's into encyclopedia. His parents left him with his grandmother and they never looked back. So he grew up not knowing where his parents were. So while he is doing everything with his grandmother, he also had a little job. He's doing, being a boy and being a good boy, and somehow got accused of a crime he didn't commit. So he went to a reform school that is supposed to be less the least option of where a person would want to go back then. This was during Jim Crow law and all these things that you were hearing. So he not knowing that this really was not a good place to be. So he walked in it, with a shocker, realizing that this was torture, this was hell, this was another form of slavery. This academy was basically making money off the boys, regardless of some form of free labor. Even when they did community service, it really wasn't. It was another way of them making money off the boys, or having them engage in illegal activity on the premises. So he, saw all these things and also learn how not to, the hard way, that what he says and do comes with harsh consequences, and he faced that early on when he went there. Now, doing all of this, it gave you that a bit of a how the boys, had that boys will be boys moment. How they're young and still growing and still learning and still wanting to not be in that facility, wanting to escape, and seeing that sometimes, being in there is your best option, but then also not wanting to be there, and seeing people who tried and never really come back. So it gives you that sense of what kind of a facility that it was, which is, hell. But I also felt like I like that he had moments in the book where you are getting the adult him and he's reflecting, and how, a lot of times you are seeing Martin Luther King speeches from when he was in prison, you know inspire a lot of things, and how sometimes especially they use a part in this where they talked about him being, a lot of people in prison are sleepy and got so used to being asleep that when they are out and should be awoke, they're still sleeping because they didn't know how to get out of that mindset of being tortured. It's like being a mental slavery. You are free, but your mind still believes you're a slave. So you don't adjust to the real world when you get out in the real world. And a lot of these boys are forever scarred. They don't know how to be anything because of the torture that they experience, that they often result in forever in a criminal system or dead. And that is the harsh reality of some of the boys in this book. I do love the twist. I do love that sometimes you kind of have to fight You have to stand up for yourself and deal with the consequence, whether it's your life or not. I love that inspirational part of the book. There's so much in this book that I feel for 210 pages, um, he really packed in a lot and made you think. And also, I find that when I got to the end, it made me started thinking I want to reread parts because it's one of those where, oh my god, that really did happen kind of moment. And I really appreciate how the author did that. This book is definitely a book that I think a lot of people are going to be surprised, but I hope no one spoiled it for anyone, because all the things I'm talking about is absolutely not even a spoiler at all, because but somebody can really spoil this book for people because it definitely shot the heck out of me when I got to the end. Yeah, I definitely love this. It is a book I feel like you definitely should add to your TBR and read immediately. It is 210. It didn't take me that long, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to take me long because of the subject was such a heavy subject, but it really didn't take me that long. But yeah, pick it up, guys. Pick it up. So that is it, guys. I am going to end this video. So thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye.